there it is.
We had just finished an epic road trip. We drove from Pennsylvania out to the wilds of Alaska. I'm moving my family, 9 of us, into this off-grid cabin. And that means it is time to get to work. You see, my wife
All right, guys. Bounce back.
and 6 of my children are going to be flying out to Alaska. And this cabin, it doesn't really have anything. I mean, it's got walls and an outhouse.
I survived.
And a wood stove. But that's it. We don't have power. We don't have water. There's no real kitchen or living room or furniture for that matter. I want to get this cabin set up so when my family arrives, they're comfortable, they're happy. And I only have a few days to do that. There's a ton of work to do, but I did not start right away because it was late and we had just driven all day. Instead, we went to bed. But honestly, I probably should have stayed up working because there was so much to do in so little time. It's day 1 here at the cabin. You know, you just want to take a slow morning and make pancakes and enjoy cabin life. But that is not what we're going to be doing. No, it wasn't time for a pancake brunch at the cabin. Instead, Mom made some coffee while we got right to work. I had 3 days to work, and I had 3 big goals I wanted to accomplish before they walked in the door. First, I wanted to unpack all our stuff. Second, we needed to set up a simple solar system so we have some power. And finally, we needed a water cistern to hold our family's water. 3 big goals, 3 days to get it done. And then I head to the airport, get my family, and bring them to our new home.
Yeah, we could undo the tarp and...
There was so much stuff that we needed to unpack and bring into the cabin. I realized we needed a clean space that we could put everything. So my son broke away from the unpacking and started cleaning the upstairs. This cabin has not been lived in years, and so it had years worth of dust and cobwebs.
We're unpacking. We got boxes everywhere. We're moving boxes and bags and cleaning. Cleaning is hard off grid because the cabin's really dusty and dirty, and we want it to be nice and clean. But we ran a vacuum and it ran one of our power boxes out. So you have to be, you have to pick and choose and make sure you're able to, recharge everything. So it's a lot of juggling and making sure you're going to be able to do what you need and take care of your needs. But we're getting it.
We got as much as we could cleaned up with the limited tools that we had, and then we started filling this space with all of our things. Coming to Alaska, we brought as much stuff as we could. We needed some things for our cabin and some things for our property. So we unpacked the inside things into the cabin, and the outside things like the UTV and some of the outdoor tools. We unpacked those and found places underneath the cabin, on the side of the cabin where we could put all that.
Did a huge cleanup today. It's always a little bit overwhelming when you first arrive because there's so many things to do and trying to figure out what needs done first. Do I set up the solar system? Do I unpack some boxes? Is the meat still frozen? There's a lot of juggling and trying to figure out, what do I do? What's going on? But I feel like we got a good handle on it right now. We're doing pretty good. And yeah, we're getting as much done as fast as we can because Kay and the kids will be here and I want to be able to, make some dinner. Love to be able to take a bath. If we could get a bath going before Kay and the kids get here, that'd be amazing. And yeah. So let's see what we get done.
The most important thing that we brought with us was our family pets. And this was the scariest part of the unpacking because we had worked so hard over our road trip, 4,500 miles, to keep the cats all safe, not lose any kitties. Now we'd finally arrived at the cabin with all of our cats accounted for. I didn't want to lose them bringing them inside the cabin for the first time. So this was a little nerve-wracking.
Thing we can't. Let's just see what we can.
We tried picking up the entire catcharium with all the cats in it all at once and carrying that in the cabin. That way none of the kitties would escape in transit. But it proved to be way too heavy with all the cats and all the stuff inside. So we were going to have to open the door to the catcharium, pull each cat out one at a time, put them in a crate, and transport that crate into the cabin without any cats slipping through any crates or our hands, out a door and into the wilderness of Alaska, never to be seen again. And my daughters never to forgive me ever.
Okay. I don't think we want the cabin.
Well, after this long journey, 4,500 miles from the farm where they've lived all their lives, all the kitties made it to the cabin in Alaska. And of course, the adventurers, Latte and Mittens, were the first out, exploring every nook and cranny, looking for whatever critter they could find. Instantly on the hunt. Meanwhile, Chili and Mr. Skinny Legs, well, they took a little bit longer to feel adventurous. Eventually, Chili wandered out, started checking out the cabin. And yet still, Mr. Skinny Legs took his time. He was our grumpiest traveler, and yet as soon as he got a chance to get out of his traveling quarters and spread his legs a little, he didn't want to leave. I get the feeling like Mr. Skinny Legs just doesn't like change. And that's okay. There's a lot of us out there who don't.
The cats are in, so it's official. We're moved in. I saw 4 cats. I'm sure Belle's in there somewhere. You never do see Belle. So we got everything out of the trailer, everything out of the car. It is so much stuff. It's a disaster. I mean, there's just bags and stuff everywhere. But if you've ever moved, you know that's like what it is. It's just a disaster. And of course, it had to rain all day. Alaska, typical welcome for our family is just a raining, blowing wind. But my parents were a big help. They helped us move stuff and fed us and all that. So that was huge. And me and my son got everything. We literally just moved, me, my dad, my son moved the bed frame here, which means I can get our bed set up, start getting the kids' bed set up, start building some rooms up in this cabin and some plumbing and some solar systems. There's so much work to do. No time to waste, no time to relax, only work. Off-Grid Challenge Season 2.
There was a ton of work to be done, but at this point it was 10 o'clock at night and we had been going since 5 in the morning. So I started the fire, we sat down, had a few minutes of wind down time, and then got some sleep.
Okay, so day 1 off-grid in the cabin. And we just hit the ground running. As soon as we got here, it was like, all right, it's go time. Time to make the most, get as much done before Kay and the kids arrive. So
we spent day 1 doing all the unpacking. Now it was time to start building some really important systems that we needed in this cabin to prepare for my family's arrival.
It's kind of a funny thing because when you're off-grid, there's some things you have to do to be able to operate. For example, we need some power so that we have power as we're doing other things. So like priority number 1, get the solar system set up and operating.
We needed a solar system that would set up quickly in a day so that we would have some power to take care of our essentials. Down the road, I have plans to set up a very big PV array on my cabin. but that project will take us a lot longer than a day. So I needed to find a solution that I could set up in just one day. That way we could get it set up quickly and then take care of all the other immediate needs at this off-grid cabin. The solar system that I thought would be the best fit was the Jackery Explorer 5000 and 2 Solar Saga 500Xs. Okay, so we have partnered with Jackery, and I know that means a lot of you are going to think this is just a commercial and you won't trust it, and I totally get that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to tell you my opinion of this system. All I'm going to tell you is how quickly we set it up and what we're able to run off of it over the last month that we've used this system, and you can decide if it's a good option for you or not. Okay, so we started working on this at 10 o'clock in the morning. I started unboxing the Jackery system. The Explorer 5000 is an all-in-one battery bank, inverter, all combined. So there's no setup there. You just have to put it where you want it. So in just a few minutes, we had that where we wanted it, and that was good. But we needed to set up the Solar Saga 500X, both of them. That required a little bit of screwing and drilling and mounting and running some wires. All in all, setting up the system was a little bit shy of 3 hours. Being a 5,000 watt system, when it's fully charged, this unit is able to run lights in the cabin, our chest freezer, fans, use our communication devices, charge our phones, run the internet. It has all the power you need for your essentials, and that is what it is designed to do. It is an essential home backup system. Now here's what it's not doing for us. It's not covering all our power needs. We're running power equipment for the building project. We're cooking with electric heat because we don't have a stove hooked up yet. So while it is covering the essentials, it's not covering all of our needs. For that, we're using 2 more Jackery systems, the 3000, and we have 2 2000s. So I'm not telling you that this system will do everything you need. Rather, I'm saying it's covering our essentials with the power of the sun when the sun's shining.
Solar system up and running, done. That was great.
During these long Alaska summer days, we can fully charge this thing. Now I know it's not always sunny, but to be able to set this up in 3 hours and it cover most of your essentials in the early days of off-grid life, it has been a huge help to us. And we have a discount for you in the links below if you're interested. They're extending their Prime Day sales, which can literally save you thousands of dollars. Jackery is a partner of ours. They've been a great partner. They're helping us produce this series, and we thank them for their support and helping us to make these videos.
We got the Jackery 5000 rigged up. We got 2 solar panel arrays. It's kind of a cloudy day, so we're only bringing in like 200 watts right now. But hopefully, because it's summer in Alaska, hopefully we get a lot more as these long days. You have sun till very, very late. So even if it's not a lot at once, it's going to be trickling all day long. And we're going to run off this system until we set up our really big system, which we'll get to in the future. And so this one's going to take care of our immediate needs, and then that will take care of our bigger needs as we get closer to less light, winter time, and all that stuff.
We have a big modern family. We have lived on the grid for most of our life, and I really want to make this transition as smooth as I can for Kay and the kids. So I'm working hard at making this cabin feel very much like a home that they're used to. Even though it will be off-grid and more rustic, it can have some modern amenities, and light is a big one. Being able to turn on the lights when it gets dark and just make the place feel cozy, it's really important. And it was amazing. As soon as we got our solar system set up, we hung up a couple strings of nice warm globe lights, and it just immediately made the cabin go from rustic and off-grid and hardcore to feeling kind of warm and cozy.
Wow, the difference. That is nuts. So different. It's like so bright.
A place that you want to spend the evening drinking some hot cocoa by the fire. Off-grid, but cozy, comfortable. And if this place was going to feel cozy and comfortable, then it was time to do some serious organizing.
This is the thing. I do not want them to arrive to their new life to, well, this. Look at this right now. It's just like a moving disaster. So the big job is to go through and do as best of an organization, clean up, readying, tackle a couple little projects. Mostly though, just organize this place so when they arrive, it feels a bit more like a home and a little bit less like a junkyard.
Cleaning up, hanging some globe lights, lighting a fire, it was feeling more cozy, less like a junkyard, and every day we were getting the big jobs done.
Okay, so it's another rainy day in Alaska. That's okay, we got a really awesome project we're working on today to prep for the family's arrival. We found a 1,000 gallon water tank. That is a big find around here. It was hard to find any water tanks. We found a 1,000 gallon tank, and the best part is it's a low profile tank. It will fit under our cabin. Those are very rare to find. They're very, even like just in general, finding a low profile 1,000 gallon tank's not easy. This is gonna be great. Okay, so we had to run to the nearest town and get supplies. We had to get our tank and our fittings and our hot water heater and all the stuff we need for this water system. And it took all day to get to town, to find supplies, go to this store and that store and this store and that store. But finally we're here and we got a plan, and it's late in the day and it's pouring rain, as always, because we're in Alaska. And we're gonna get to work on trying to get this tank in place. Between today and tomorrow, we want to get this ready so that when the family arrives, this part is done. Yes! Look at it. So today is the last day before I leave to go get Kay and the kids and bring them to the cabin. So our goals for today are to get this water system finished up on the outside, get it into the inside where I could turn a switch and hot water comes out. Later on I can connect it to a bathtub or a shower or a sink or whatever we need. And then just clean up and get ready for everyone to be here and see the cabin for the first time. So big day, lots of work to do. No time to talk about it.
You have to be in that center lid.
Yep.
Just have to get a new one. It's just a much bigger one. This is stuff you have to pick up. Monkey wrench, channel locks, pipe. I don't know what the proper term is anymore. That's what we used to call them. Pipe wrench, I guess, is.
Let's do it.
It might be a hair tight. It's a little tight. Instead of a clean cut through,
Yep.
I want it to be wobbly and loose like an old worn out. You might want to get your hand under there
And catch it.
and catch that thing
Okay.
that's going to fall. Oh, got it?
I dropped it.
Dropped it?
Yep.
All right, well. Nice.
There we go.
Okay, let's see.
He said don't
Channel lock 460, the largest channel lock in the world, and it'll spin your nuts clean off. Do you feel lucky, punk?
All right.
Smooth metal, this is as close as you can get, thread to thread.
Is that,
Close
it's not
nipple.
dirty, it's just rust?
That's probably a little dirt. This is just a filler, there's no
we're
pressure
good.
here.
Nope, we're put her in.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm using the 90 to also thread the nipple down, all right? Because it's do it with a metal blade though. All right, if I put this
We're
in the
setting up our water cistern so we can fill it with good potable water, and then we can pump that water into the cabin with an inline jet
All right,
pump.
so we have our connection here out of the tank. We've got our on-off valve, a silcock here to drain it in the winter if you want to leave town. Open it up and it drains out with a garden hose. We got our RV hose over to our pre-filter on the pump. We got our pump, and if you want to put a switch in it, all you do is get a switch and you just break the red. So you would just put a switch.
Everything was ready for our cistern. We could fill it, we could pump water out of it. Now we just needed to get the water inside the cabin and get it heated. We were trying to finish this. I wanted to get hot water into the cabin, but we just ran out of time. There was so much to get done in so few days, and time was officially up.
So, 10, 11, 12, 13 days? 14 days? Whatever it's been. We got everything here. We got all the animals here. We got all the people that we were with here. We didn't lose anybody.
In one piece.
No flat tires, no huge accidents, and we got a ton done on the cabin. So, and thank you so much, Mom and Dad. It was so much help having you guys as part of this.
Okay.
Now we got to go pick up the family. So, all right.
All right.
All right, Dad.
All right. We'll see you Saturday.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're bounce. Yeah, oh yeah, we're in our driveway. We can unbuckle.
We're going super slow, so safely.
You don't go fast in our driveway.
Uncle Packy would.
Does it feel more bouncy than normal, or is it because with the trailer maybe?
That's
it.
You haven't seen it yet, my dears.
He's never been so excited to see an outhouse.
It's actually a really nice outhouse. To do what?
Yeah.
The orange one's the outhouse.
Heaven.
Well, there's only one.
Yeah.
They're excited about the outhouse.
No, they just have to go to the bathroom.
I did go in the bathroom.
Dirty stuff on the ground.
We ready?
We're ready.
Let him in, bud.
Hey,
Sword and shield.
Take your shoes off.
holy cow, this is big.
go.
Should have carried you over the threshold.
Out that corner.
It's actually a lot better than on pictures. It's brighter.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Hi, did you miss us? Hi, buddy.
Guys, there's literally like nothing.
You love it? Mwah.
You like it?
That's Daddy's fish.
It's really cute. I love it.
Mommy, I'm not getting my baby sister.
What?
Okay.
Our surprise is like in the car.
Like in the card?
Car.
They say home is where the heart is. I don't think I've ever understood that saying as much as when Kay and all my kids were there, back together again under the same roof in this little cabin in the wilds of Alaska.